What's up, everybody? How's it going? Today I'm back with another video, and today I've got a fun one for you guys, and it's straightforward. Everything is your choice, or you always have a choice. And like I said, it is pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure all of you understand what I mean by this. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I recently had a conversation with my friend about the whole thing with you having a choice, and that you can't blame on the circumstances or your environment, even though it has a lot to do with where you are or what you're doing in life. But you can never say that, oh, I am the way I am because of the circumstances around me, or because of where I grew up, or what I was taught, how I was raised, what I was given, what I wasn't given. You can't blame on the external things, because internally we all have that gift and the power from God and the strength to be able to handle the stress. The only thing is, we have to really build ourselves and our strength to be able to handle those challenges. That's why preparing yourself for these type of stuff, like I talked about previously in the other episodes, like going to the gym, physically building yourself up, that's one. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and you have to be aligned with those three. I will probably go over one episode where I talk about the whole idea with, being aligned all physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Because mentally and emotional are, to be honest, the same. So the idea is, when you find the ways to build yourself up, you will understand that everything that you do on this earth is your choice. You choose who you want to be, you choose what you want to do, and you choose your career and your path. You pave your own path. Nobody does it for you. Yes, they might be a part of where you go, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be, though, if you let people tell you what you can and can't do. So the idea is, I want you guys to understand that don't victimize yourself. Don't say that you don't have much choice, because you always have some kind of choice. Now, when your back is up against the wall, and sometimes you're in a state of mind where you have to choose something quickly, think about it realistically. You still have a choice, right? The fact that you are flight or fight mode, you still have a choice. That is the free will. That is where the free will from God comes from. I personally believe in free will. Some people might argue against that, but if you do, I would like to hear your opposing side on why you may not think we have free will. But every day we do something, every day we don't do something because of its own reasons. That is the free will choice itself. The fact that I'm recording a video right now is out of free will. It's the choice that I'm making to record a video, right? Because the opposite of recording a video would be not recording a video. Opposite of recording a video that I could be doing right now, let's say reading a book, journaling, working out. The only thing is, there are time and place for when I choose these things, because I'm free. And in order for you to really, I would say, challenge yourself through that free will, is not victimize yourself. And better to say is exercise your free will, is to understand that you're free from the society, the norms of what other people tell you is good for you, or what you should do. You have to be able to distinguish that yourself. You gotta have that rational mind and exercise that mind of yours that God created you with, a great mind, and free yourself from, let's say, even the bad desires that you might have. So just don't say you don't have a choice and I am the way I am and I'm always gonna be like that, or I'm never gonna be successful, or these people are there because they deserve to be there and I don't, or they are there because they're just better than me, they always will be better than me. It's like, it doesn't have to be that way. It does not. You simply just have to go and maybe ask them, okay, what is it that you do that I can also do and try to get on your level, right? Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do the same exact thing, but you can always learn from somebody, right? If you see somebody at the gym that's lifting more heavy than you can go and ask them, okay, what is it that you do that I can also maybe replicate or do and change up my workouts, and try it. If it works for you and you see the progress, keep on going, because somebody just taught you something that they already knew that you didn't know. So listen to people, have a conversation with people, sit down with yourself and ask yourself deep questions. Have a conversation with yourself as if you would have a conversation with somebody else. Like one of the rules, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jordan Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life, he mentioned is, I think it was the second rule, treat yourself like you are someone responsible for. And that is just great, because that is so true. You have to really act out like you are responsible for yourself, because at the end of the day, you are. The only person that really is with you and, all around you, so to speak, is yourself. You are, what's that one, Mike? You are always with yourself, and you can never escape from yourself. So you have to learn to be with yourself. You can't leave this body until you die. You're always going to be with yourself. And the choices that you make will have the consequences. That is another thing that you should understand is whenever you stand against some kind of decision or dilemma, whatever it may be, you have to understand that you will have to live with that action. You will have to face that consequence, whether it's a good consequence or a bad consequence. And then your mind is clear and you're able to make the decisions out of free will. Because let's say I have a choice to make, right? I can either go to the gym or I feel lazy and I don't go to the gym, right? Now, how I feel, meaning not accomplished, maybe my mood changes, maybe I look in the mirror and I just don't feel like I really progressed or whatever, even though it doesn't happen in one day. But the idea is you live with that consequence. You have to be able to face it. Then you will be able to make a decision the next time that if I don't do this, I will have to face that consequence, which is feeling low, not feeling motivated maybe. When you look in the mirror and you feel like you lost gains, some of you guys might know, go to the gym, that when you miss a day or two, you think you just lost everything. But that has something to do with body dysmorphia, which I personally just don't struggle with. But then there are times where if I don't go to the gym a couple days, I have a weird feeling just because of how my body is so used to going to the gym every day and exercising every single day. So the idea is you gotta live with every choice you make and face those choices. Therefore, you learn what you should avoid, or rather what you should do in life that will drive you away from the self-pity or not being motivated or whatever. The idea is you always have a choice. Keep that in mind. Whatever you do, it's your choice, and live up to it. Be a man, stand up to it. Don't cower away and say, I'm not there because of him, her, or anybody, like Rocky Balboa said in the movie. It's what cowards do, because then you are victimizing yourself that you're not where you want to be because of this and that. But in reality, it's not. You're not there because of yourself. That is the hard truth. And sometimes, if somebody else doesn't tell you that, you have to be willing to tell yourself that, because that's self-love right there. The truth that you tell yourself, and the fact that you're willing to tell yourself the truth, even though it hurts, that is when you truly know that you're being honest with yourself. Don't drive away from honesty, even if it's difficult. Face it, fix it, because that is the only way you can move forward. The only way. honesty and working on the problems that you have. Otherwise, you're not. Right? You have to identify the problems. That's my main message, to be honest. I just wanted to put that out there, let you guys know what I thought about the whole thing with having a choice or not, because I do see quite a lot of people that complain about this type of stuff. And I even know there are a lot of debates about the whole free will thing, but I would like to know what you guys think about the topic. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about in the future, what you're interested in, what you want to know my thoughts about, maybe. But today I have a Bible verse about the free will. This is what I wrote down. This is from Moses chapter 3, verse 17. Thou mayest choose for thyself, for it is given unto thee. So this pretty much just points to that you are able to choose your direction in life, your path, whatever you want, right? Your choice for yourself, because God gave us that free will. God gave us that decision-making mind that will, determine us choosing bad from good, truth, lie, whatever it may be, from one thing to another. You have a choice. You have tons of choices too. I mean, look at the world around you. That big space. And there's so many things. You always have some kind of choice. Now, how you go about the choice is only up to you and nobody else. But always remember that you have a choice to make, and you are living by the choice. You know what I mean? So appreciate this thing, because this is the type of thing that having a free will, and having the mind that is able to make the decisions out of free will, it is a gift. It is a big gift. Being free is the best thing that you can achieve. So when you have that mindset shift to telling yourself that I have a free will, that I am free from making the decision I want, and live with it, that is true freedom. And always remember that, and exercise that free will. Don't let anybody or anything neglect that from you. Don't take that away from you. It is a gift, and use it. Alright, so that's what I wanted you guys to know. And always remember, God loves you. You're not alone. And keep on chasing your dream. Whatever it may be, go after it. If you feel it in your heart, go after it. Because guess what? It was given for you for a reason. So keep on chasing that. Keep on growing, guys. Like the video, subscribe, it helps out. Share the video if you think somebody needs to hear this. And if you want, follow my Instagram. Check out some of the things that I post. If you want to DM me, if you have any questions that you want to ask me privately, go for it. Follow, or more like check out my friend's YouTube channel. They post great content on there. Check out our podcast, Bros Think Big, and join the guild meeting, which Mike and us, we kind of have a meeting on Thursdays, 4 o'clock, and there's over 600 members, a very engaging chat with a lot of topics, and yeah, hope to see you guys there. Have a good one, guys.